Hey there, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Camo's Mirror, the podcast where we take a closer look at ourselves and the world around us. I'm your host, Camo, and today we're diving deep into a topic that's all about building resilience and facing life's challenges with unwavering confidence. Before we jump in, I want to remind you that while we're here to explore ideas and share valuable insights, always consult certified professionals for personalized advice. This podcast is only for educational and informational purposes. Now let's talk about something that impacts every single one of us. Building a mindset that overcomes anything. How do we develop that kind of mental toughness? How do we become unshakable in the face of adversity? We're going to break that all down today, and to do that, I'm joined by someone who knows all about resilience. Our guest, Solomon. Welcome, Solomon.
Thanks for having me, Camo. I'm excited to be here and chat about one of my favorite topics, mindset. There's a lot of power in understanding how our minds work and how we can train ourselves to approach challenges in a healthy and effective way.
That's exactly it. Today we're not talking about avoiding obstacles, but about how to face them head-on. So let's start from the basics. What does it actually mean to have a mindset that overcomes anything?
Great question. I'd say a mindset that overcomes anything is one that doesn't view obstacles as walls, but as stepping stones. It's about shifting how we perceive challenges. Instead of seeing them as setbacks, we view them as opportunities for growth. It's the difference between a fixed mindset and a growth mindset, as Dweck outlines in her book Mindset, The New Psychology of Success. In a fixed mindset, people believe their abilities are static, and when faced with adversity, they may shy away from challenges. But in a growth mindset, people embrace the struggle, understanding that effort, learning, and perseverance are what lead to success. It's about the long-term view.
So you're saying that having a growth mindset means we see ourselves as works in progress, right? And that challenges are opportunities to grow.
Exactly. The growth mindset embraces the fact that we're constantly evolving. It acknowledges that struggle is part of the process. It's not about avoiding discomfort, but about learning to sit with it, adapt to it, and push through. If we look at people who've accomplished extraordinary things without naming any specific individuals, we see this principle in action. They don't shy away from hardship, they meet it head-on, confident that they can find solutions and improve through the experience.
That's powerful. So how does someone actually start building this mindset? It's not something that happens overnight, right?
Absolutely. Building a resilient mindset takes time, but the first step is awareness. You have to realize when you're slipping into a fixed mindset. That awareness allows you to start making conscious choices to reframe your thinking. For example, instead of thinking, "I can't do this," try thinking, "I can't do this yet." That simple shift opens the door for growth. Another key step is developing emotional resilience, learning how to bounce back from setbacks instead of letting them define us. This is where self-compassion comes into play. When we're kind to ourselves, especially in tough times, we're better equipped to move forward.
So it's about shifting the way we talk to ourselves. If we keep telling ourselves we can't do something, we're reinforcing that fixed mindset. But if we approach it with, "I'm not there yet, but I'll keep going," we open ourselves up to growth.
Exactly. And it's not just about words, it's about taking action. A resilient mindset thrives on action. Trying, failing, adjusting, and trying again. Dweck talks about how people with a growth mindset don't just put in effort, they persist. They embrace challenges, learn from mistakes, and see every setback as an opportunity to improve. One of the key takeaways from her work is that effort isn't a sign of inadequacy, but a necessary part of the journey.
That's so insightful. And as we're talking about this, I'm thinking about how important it is to surround yourself with the right kind of support. A resilient mindset doesn't just come from within, it's also shaped by the people we're around. Would you agree?
Absolutely. The people we surround ourselves with play a huge role. If you're constantly around individuals who reinforce a fixed mindset, who say, "This is just the way things are," or "You can't change your circumstances," it's harder to develop that resilience. On the other hand, if you surround yourself with people who are focused on growth, learning, and problem solving, that energy is contagious. You'll begin to see challenges in a whole new light. That support system is critical in helping you push through difficult times.
So, building a resilient mindset is like developing any other skill. It requires the right environment, the right people, and a conscious effort to grow.
Exactly. And it's a continuous process. You don't wake up one day with a mindset that overcomes everything. But with consistent effort, through self-reflection, learning from failure, and surrounding yourself with the right influences, you'll start to see shifts in how you handle challenges.
That's fantastic advice. So, as we wrap up, what's the one thing you'd want our listeners to take away from today's discussion on building a mindset that overcomes anything?
I'd say this: your mindset is the foundation of your success. If you can learn to face challenges with the belief that you can grow through them, there's nothing that can stop you. It all starts with the way you think about yourself and your ability to evolve.
Well said. Thanks again for joining us, Solomon. And thank you to our listeners for tuning in. If you found today's episode helpful, please subscribe, like and share. In addition, leave a comment. We'd love to hear your thoughts on building a resilient mindset. Until next time, keep reflecting and growing. Take care.